Hey, it's the Captain, and today we're going to be going over the add-on Deadly Boss Mods, or DBM. So we're going to jump right in here, because there's a lot of stuff that you guys maybe don't know, or maybe wish you knew how to deal with, so we're going to open that up. To open the add-on, you do /DBM, and from there go to General, and then there you can do all kinds of stuff, including you're going to go, and anytime you've messaged somebody that's killing or in a fight, in a boss fight, and they auto whisper you back. This is from where that comes from. Deadly Boss Mods does that. And if somebody messages you during a fight, you can see that it says auto responded. You can also go in here and show the warnings that pop up for all the cooldowns that happen during a fight, and that's very useful, so that way you don't miss a thing. You never want to miss anything. You can change the fonts, the size, the sounds, and then more importantly, probably most importantly, you can see the cooldown timers in the bar set up there. If you don't like where they're placed, you just click Move Me, and then you can go in here and you can move them anywhere you want. You get two different bars, the long cooldown and then the under 15-second cooldown there that I have in the middle of my screen. Here, you can change the size of the bars, the size of the fonts themselves, all of that stuff. It allows you to put it wherever you want, which is really useful to fully customize your UI and your personal style. For special warnings there, that's great for all the static warnings that come up and saying, hey, this ability is happening now. You just set position, and then you can alter where it is. You can change the fonts for this again. You can change the size. You can change all of the stuff. You can change all the sounds that happen from the destructions and runaway little girls and all that stuff to whatever you really want it to be, to make it your own and specific for you. There's a lot to play with here, and that's great, so that way it allows for a lot more customization, and that's fantastic for anybody who likes to be unique and have their own special way of doing stuff. The next thing we're going to look at while my video here catches up is we're going to be looking at the heads-up display, or HUD. These are the circles, like for example in Archimond, when somebody gets flown in the air and you need to know where to go to catch them, or for Manaroth, if you have that engaged, you can see which way the Manaroth gazes are, so you know if you're a soaker, if you're designated for that, you can see the circles on the screen, you know right where to go, and that's fantastic. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to load the add-on here, because if you're in an instance, it'll auto-load, but if you're not, then you have to manually load it, and this is really great because it saves a lot of time in raid for stuff that you didn't know was happening, for stuff that you might have missed. In here, all the blue actual boss abilities, or add-on or adds abilities, you can link here in chat, and people can click that if they have DBM, and you can see them. You can also see what raid markings are used by the add-on, so that way you don't mark somebody for, say, a stack point, and then marks go out from the add-on if you have party lead or assist, and then the mark is gone, and you got to remark the person every single time. From in here, you can change all the stuff. Very personal, especially if you're a tank. You want a lot of this stuff checked, and you want to really go through it and read it and compare it to the dungeon journal, so that way you know what's coming. Say if you get the glaive thrust here off of Manaroth, you want to know that, hey, this is coming. That way you know to pop active mitigation, and you can avoid taking unnecessary damage. I hope this helped. Y'all